27 March 2025. I'm going to give a short update on the long run experiment that is going to answer the question if geomagnetic disturbances can influence the electrical signaling patterns of plants, or specifically of conifer trees that we see here as I sweep over the valley and the side of the mountain where my experiment is installed. So as I said, it's the 27th of March, and for anyone who has been observing even a little bit of news about geomagnetism and properties of the Earth's atmosphere will know that the past month of March has been very busy in terms of exactly that, geomagnetic disturbances, mostly caused by solar activities, meaning either solar flares or coronal mass ejections, and these tend to cluster in spring and autumn. So we're just at the beginning of spring, and this is the year 2025 where a lot of this clustering of events has happened. They have not been necessarily very strong, so they don't classify as geomagnetic storms, which according to various scales happen when the disturbances rise above a certain threshold. And this hasn't happened mostly, but what has happened is that sub-threshold disturbances were very common in March, very frequent and more frequent than other disturbances observed in March of previous years. I've been also collecting obviously plant data throughout the month of March, and actually since November last year. So this should provide very fruitful information to answer my question. Let me sweep over. I've been collecting data on the little conifer tree that we can see here with the two recorders. This is the plant recorder and this is the control recorder. Plant recorder is attached to the proper stem of the conifer, and the control recorder to this dead branch. So we can expect some already, I would say, preliminary answers from, I'm hoping that we can expect preliminary answers from the data I have collected so far. It's 4.5 months thereabout, with a decent amount of geomagnetic events during that time. So I will be continuing the data collection at least into summer, and if everything goes right, I will collect data well into autumn and next winter. But let's see how that goes. Okay, bye-bye.